Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Happy Thursday, everybody. I sure hope it's Thursday. This week has seemed to fly by. So if you are popping on, say hello. It's giving me a weird message. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Anyways, I'm just going to continue on in hopes that you are chit-chatting and saying hello. I will go back and check out all of the comments later on, but thank you for chit-chatting, and I hope you have a good time here. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday to you, too. So, I think I'm going to change. I see a little warning, so I'm going to switch something. It might be a little less delayed. Michelle, hello, almost neighbor. Calgary. Yes, nice. So let me switch this off. We are going to play around with the Darling Donkeys, the Pretty Perennials Bundle, as well as the Paper Blooms, Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. How fun is that? Hi, Kathy. Hello, hello. So in the mini catalog, there is this beautiful bundle. It is called Pretty Perennials, and it is $61 to get the stamp set and the coordinating dies. Here are the beautiful dies that come with it. I love how it can layer on each other. $60 is the magic kind of number, if you will. As soon as you hit $60 in sales, then you get to pick something for free out of the Sale-a-Bration catalog. And so one of the things that I purchased was this beautiful designer series paper, as you'll see today. Love it, love it, love it. All these beautiful floral, designs, as well as lines and kind of, I don't know, organic kind of shapes, but absolutely love the coloring of this. It's kind of calm and muted. And then I've got all the different cardstock colors that coordinate with these pattern pieces here, which I'm loving. And then, so I chose this, but I also got other things. How do you not, right? Am I the only one? And so for $60 more, I got this Darling Donkeys stamp set for free. And absolutely love it. This little guy I've used for a lot of Valentine cards because he's got the little rose. I think it just goes so well. This guy just, doesn't he just like melt your heart? So we're going to play around with him a little bit today. This one's a little bizarre, but he has his place, right? The sayings, whatever. Hee-haw, it's kind of fun, right? You're the best. Hey, anybody would want to get a card with that in the mail, right? Hey there, friend. Very easy to use, and it's your birthday. You always need birthday sentiments, so there you go. So let's start playing here. I'll show you what I've kind of whipped up so far. Pardon me. I suppose I should have got a glass of water, but I didn't. Oh. No worries, Amy. Yeah, come and go whenever you need. And if you can't watch it live right now, no worries. You can always watch the replay on my YouTube channel, which if you haven't subscribed, head on over there to the Artsy Fartsy Gallery and subscribe. So here we go. Our card base is going to be Petal Pink. Pardon me. 8.5 by 5.5. And the measurements for this, oh dear, I don't know. But it is Seaside Spray. I'm going to put kind of a little layer here. And then another little layer over top, which is Basic White. And then I've got a little scrap piece here I think I'm going to end up using. We'll see. Just kind of throw it on there to make it more pizzazz. Now what I did was here it is. One of the designer series paper in this Paper Blooms has a bunch of polka dots all over it. Now you might look at this and go, whatever. But think outside the box a little bit. So what I did was use the stitched shaped dies, the circles, and actually cut out some of those shapes to make some kind of background shapes, if you will. Also, another thing that you can do is actually like cut out, you know, I stamped onto it and cut out the little floral shapes from our paper here. And where did those little green guys go? They're so light I can't see them. Oh, here, there, underneath, sorry, underneath my stand. So look at, you can even cut out little shape, you know, shapes and whatnot from this paper. And it's kind of cool because the colors are so variated that when you know, cut out a little bloom shape or what have you, then it's kind of multicolored, right? It looks very watercolory, very fancy. So, you know, you may look at this at first glance and go, but it has multi-purposes. It's good. So today I'm going to use those shapes that I pre-cut out. How was I going to lay this? I forget. I think I was going to put the blue up here. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And then I thought, okay, well, you sometimes get stuck into stamping the entire image, right? Do you sometimes feel like that too? You feel like you have to do the entire image onto the card. Well, what I did was cut white shapes, pieces of white, basic white paper, same size as this, and just stamped basically as much of their face that I could get. So I did all 3 donkeys on white like this, colored them up with, what is it? Seaside Spray, Petal Pink, Night of Navy, and this one has a little Rococo rose on the rose. I just had to do that, right? So then I cut the shapes out. I just fussy cut it with scissors. And now I'm going to put them in like kind of like little windows, if you will. So they're going to kind of act like little windows. And so I'm going to cut this guy out with my scissors, my paper snips. And then I'll show you a little trick too when you cut. Because sometimes you end up leaving a few little white spaces that may show up depending on what your background color is. And sometimes you don't want to see that. So I'll show you a little trick on how to do that. So how's everybody's Thursday treating you? I hope not too horrible. I'm very excited because one of my team members, her first book is being released today, and it's on Amazon. So I'll have to put that on my Facebook page so you can check it out. It's a cute, cute children's book, and it's got some kind of COVID related info and whatnot. So I am super excited for her. Being a teacher, any new children's books that come out are kind of exciting. So way to go, Candy. That's awesome. Awesome accomplishment. So that's great. Busy gal, as you can tell. Yeah, well, she's very busy. She's got her book on, and she's already, you know, in the works of doing another book as well in the series. So isn't that cute? They look like little windows. All right, so then, as I said, I want to kind of combine the Pretty Perennials set somehow on every single card. So I thought, well, let's add maybe some flowers in here. I do also have, I'm wondering about the organdy striped ribbon that comes in Petal Pink here. I've also got the I believe this is Night of Navy as opposed to, say, Misty Moonlight. I think either or it'll go. So this might be nice, just a little bow somewhere or something. And I cut out some random things here. I thought, well, we'll see how they work. So maybe we'll want some flowers, maybe we won't. There's that little sprig that I cut out of the paper with the soft seafoam look. Starting to fill up fast, isn't it? I don't know. We could go something like that. We'll see. So once we start putting it all together, we'll kind of get a better feel for how we want things to go, right? You're nervous about your call? Oh, sheesh. Yes. Thinking about you, Amy. That's hard news to have to digest for sure. Amy's mom is not doing so well, if you aren't aware what's happening, but so being so far away, I know it would be very hard to digest for sure. For the sentiment on this, I thought, oh, let's just do "Hey there, friend" up here. You know, I just had a thought. Why don't we stamp? We could stamp these flowers right onto this white layer, or we could stamp the flowers onto the petal pink layer, because I think it's getting too cluttery. It's too much. So I think let's stamp right onto here, and it'll kind of be like a background image. Love when things just, you know, come to mind as you're working away. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I don't think we've met before, Lisa. Welcome. All right. Petal pink. We'll go petal pink on petal pink just to keep everything kind of a little bit muted. It's there, but it's not in your face. Just the way I like it, right? This might also, you know, develop into another card idea. You just never know, right? So I'm just stamping around the outsides. I'll tuck that in there a little more. Give me some thumbs up if you've got the Darling Donkey set. It's cute. Very cute. Could make baby cards, could make, like I say, Valentine cards, happy birthday cards. Oh goodness, children's cards, all sorts of things, right? Okay, let's see what it looks like now. Okay, I'm going to go this direction. I like it. It's just a little something in the background, hey? Now, to glue, let's just go in with the liquid here. And I'm just going to off-center this a little bit, just to give it a little more extra whimsy. And let's lay this layer over top. A little bit crooked on the other diagonal. And then I just want to leave, this is the opposite side to the polka dots. I just kind of want to put that across. Now I'm wondering if, well, I think I'm going to keep it that large size, even though it goes off of this piece. I think it just kind of grounds everything. I kind of want to make this parallel with the actual card base. Maybe I should move it down a little. Gonna go, good. There. Lots of fun, hey? Okay, so now let's glue on these little dots. Ooh, yeah, I just had the thought, ooh, we can pop up the dots, but then I thought, oh, no, let's pop up the cute little donkeys. I think that'd be cute. It's going to be a little tricky because they have quite the cute little ears, right? But it'll be okay. All right, so let's put this guy down here. Actually, before we start getting too far into things, I want to stamp right here the "Hey there, friend. I'm going to use Memento. Ooh, should I use Night of Navy? No, because I've used Memento Black to actually make the donkey outline. So let's just go like this. Hey there, friend. Like so. All right, pop, pop. Here we go. Gonna get out my mini dimensionals because there are so many little spots and crevices on these little donkeys. Oh, look, I even have a little half of a mini. I think we'll put on those ears. Just cut down the center there and cut these little guys in half. There. This little guy on the rose. Okay, let's pop him up. So, sometimes when you cut your nails, they get a little, non-cooperative. Oh, that guy's not sticking for some reason. Let's pick another one then. Well, our weather, we're supposed to get another, what did Kevin say? 5 to 10 centimeters today of snow. And then, let's go a little more straight with this guy. And then 5 to 10 more centimeters coming up down the way here. So should be lots of snow around here soon. Okay, let's see. Let's get one there. Maybe one on his chin, his face. And there, we could use a big guy. We'll just, okay, so now we need a few more little ones for his ears. So how's your weather where you are? And it's supposed to get cold. Ugh. But it does look like, finally looks like winter here. For the longest time it just felt like fall. It's kind of, the snow was all melted and all right, so here's all my little pieces on the back there. Now I'm to take all the little bits off the back. And try not to get them on the floor where they, you know, roam down our condo hallway. They manage to get everywhere. All right, let's put him or her maybe like so. And then this cutie, little cutie up there. See, 2 for the ears, so let's go this one. Just, it's good that you can, you know, just trim whatever size you want around the outside there. Nice thin little guys. Oops, probably not onto my finger. There we go. Stay. Hard to believe that we are like more than halfway through Sale-a-Bration already. Normally Sale-a-Bration is 3 months, but this time they decided to do it just for 2 months. So kind of the pressure's on. So yeah. I feel like I want a bow. match your wear. This twine is great. It's so nice and thin. It's not bulky like they've been in the past. It's just good. Want to like make everybody's eye go up there. Yeah, let's put that there. And I'm going to get a glue dot to glue this down with. I'm just going to kind of roll it a little bit and make a booger. Who did I hear that? Was it Karen? Oh, I forget her last name. She's a Canadian demonstrator, and she demonstrated at a Stampin' Up! Event, and so it was cute. She says, roll it into a booger, and I thought, you know, that kind of makes sense. And I don't know. What do you think about adding? Oh, I did get out the opal rounds. I haven't played with them yet. So maybe we can, you know, color them up, and that might add a little pizzazz too. Let's add this. I don't know. I just feel like adding it. No rhyme or reason, just do it. And that's just actually meant to be an inside of a flower. Like it's just kind of a pokey piece that you can cut out from one of the dies. But it almost looks like a superstar or something, or it could be a germ too, for all you know. Let's see. Should we color this with a Stampin' Blend with Petal Pink? Let's try it. I don't know if it'll show too much because Petal Pink's pretty light. Yeah. Put one there. Let's just use a white one. I feel like this guy's getting lost now. Or the focus is so up here now. There. I think that's kind of cute. What do you think? So what a fun way to use those, you know, little circles. Cut them out. I like the background. It's just very, very subtle. This kind of grounds the whole card here across the way, and just a little bit of bling throughout. So cute. I like it. And so I think I'll just add a card insert of basic white, and I may just stamp one of these little images kind of peeking out of the corner and color them up. And same probably with the envelope. I'll do that too. But how cute, right? Like it. Okay. So there's that one. I wanted to do a video yesterday, just too tired. So I will get it done now. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to do a masking technique. I had seen another donkey card. I had actually put it on my page earlier on, and it was of this donkey. They had stamped randomly all over, and then they had one main donkey that was colored. The rest were just black and white. And so I had the same idea, but this little guy, just so cute. But I wanted to kind of make it look like a crowd of them as opposed to, say, just random ones standing all over the place. And so if you've never seen this technique, I hope that you give this a try with either the Darling Donkey set or any other set that you kind of would like to use. Oh, I'm going this way. Yeah, gonna go this way. So I'm actually gonna use Sahara sand. So I'm gonna go light. Just gonna stamp him down in the corner like so. And then what I'm gonna do is I've pre-stamped and fussy cut out this little donkey onto a post-it note. So I'm going to cover up what I've already done and then stamp again right over top, doesn't matter. Okay, and then let's cover him up as well. So I've done 2 of them like this. I think 2 should be okay, should be enough. And then, you know, keep stamping. Okay, I think I won't be needing this one covered anymore. Well, maybe up here I should do one while we've got them there. There. Okay, so now we're going to take this off and I can put it over top of this one. So you just keep moving them around depending on where you're going to stamp next. Okay, and let's go in here. Oh, no, let's cover this guy up first. Okay, then maybe one off here. Try not to, I have to move this one. So it's going to look like a little crowd of donkeys. Let me put one here. Maybe just a little ear hidden in the corner at the bottom there. All right, so let's start moving up here. Whoop. Put one here. Have you done this technique before? Okay, now let's put, ooh, this could be tricky. This one here, maybe I did need 3. We'll make sure, whoops, we'll make sure that we're high enough up that we don't hit this little ear here. Okay. There. This one. And this one. Did I tell you that I'm learning how to knit? Oh boy. Well, all the ladies in the condo knit, right? So I feel left out. I do my cards when we used to have get-togethers every Friday night, and we would go to the amenities building here in at the condo, and everyone would just sit and they'd bring all their knitting and talk knitting, and I bring my cards, and I mean, whatever, that works. And but I thought, no, I kind of want to learn how to knit. I want to make my own hats and I want to make my own socks. That's my goal. So anyways, there was a free class on at Michael's. And I thought, well, it's free. What do I have to lose, right? Oh, my Atlanta. You need like strong, like chest muscles. Who knew? Yeah, so I'm discovering chest muscles. I'm discovering how uncoordinated I am, how I have to think so hard, you know, and I'm thinking really hard, and somehow I managed to get more stitches or less stitches, or I've got 2 holes. When that happened, I have no idea. Anyway, so here's my little crowd of donkeys. Aren't they cute? All right, so then I think I'm going to get a scrap piece of basic white, and I'm going to actually color one of the donkeys in. Now, I think I'm going to just go, should I go basic black or gray maybe? Maybe I'll do basic gray. It's just a little even early espresso would work too, I suppose. Just a little bit less. Maybe I'll do basic gray. Then the basic black or the memento. I think it'll be okay. All right, and I want to color him up. So my paper's Rococo Rose. This is some of this cute DSP with all these little flowers. And so let's go, I'm going to color him Rococo Rose. Why not, right? Okay, so here's my dark. So I'm just going to kind of color in those shadowish areas and then go over top with the lighter version, just to kind of spread that color around. All right, and then let's go to his little face. He's so cute. Pink eyes, that might not be that might not work so well. Okay, and let's go on to his little body. The back leg will be a little bit darker, just because it's kind of in the shadow. Okay, let's color his body in now. So we're making like a cowl, so kind of like a scarf thing, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he does have 4 legs. Just checking. And I've had to rip out. Oh, I suppose we don't have Sahara Sand Stampin' Blend, but I'll use Crumb Cake. Pretty close, I would think. Crumb Cake for his little under ear. And his little hooves. So yes, I had to rip out that silly piece, I don't know how many times. Yeah. It's, you know, humbling, that's for sure. It's good to be a beginner again and kind of feel what it's like for new people, say with cards, or new people, you know, remind yourself kind of. Oh, and I totally forgot to show you what I was going to show you on this little donkey dude. what I was talking about before is that sometimes there are little white bits after you've cut out your shape. So what you can do is just take your black Stampin' Blend and kind of rub along the, whoops, normally you would do this before you glued it on. Just kind of go around the outsides. It just kind of fills in those little white areas. Okay? Anyways, this guy's lost his eyes. We need to give him his eyes back. There. Okay. Let's cut him out. Yeah, let's cut him. I think I'm going to bubble cut a little more so on this one. The background is it does have white in it, so it's not going to be that, it's not going to show up that bad. I find bubble cutting much easier. So of course you can do this technique with flowers, you can do it with all sorts of, with like people stamps. I know there are those little girls stamps that would be fun, making it look like a little crowd of folk. The snails. Those chickens. Oh boy, you could have a whole flock of them. So a different little idea you can give a try. Just need some sticky notes. Or, I mean, you could use just plain old paper as well. It's just kind of handy to have them stick a little bit sticky. Okay, you need something to ground him. So how about I have this ribbon, Rococo Rose, the scalloped linen thread. So let's put that on. Glue. Need my snail tape, which is way over here. There we go. So what I like to do is on the back, just put a little bit of snail and then lay it across the front exactly where you want it. Like so, and just tuck it behind. There. Got that on. And let's put our little donkey down here. Yeah. I'm almost thinking I want a piece of paper because I want to do some kind of a sentiment. I'm running low on birthday cards, so I think we're going to use It's Your Birthday. Let's do hee-haw, it's your birthday. He doesn't look, although he doesn't look like the hee-haw kind of type. Poor guy. Here it is. Let's do, maybe we could do it in Rococo. Let's do it in basic gray. And then it's your birthday. And then I could go over top with Rococo Rose. Let's use a little flower image stamp. How about this little one? It's kind of a filled in, here's a point block. Now let's see what full strength Rococo Rose looks like. Pretty strong. What does the second hand? Yeah, I like it. So if I go in this second generation, we'll just fill in, give it a little bit of color. kind of cute. You know, I almost want to kind of do an oval now. Let's see, what's the smallest stitched oval we have here? Oh yeah, that would look cute. It's your birthday. I like it. Okay. So I'm going to have to cut that out. I think I'm going to put it just, you know, well, maybe we'll go up here. Now this is popping up a little bit, and so it's going to be kind of silly looking next to that donkey. So let's take our, where's my take your pick tool? Glue dot, and kind of put some underneath here. Yeah, let's pop this little dude up. Good there. Once again, I'm going to use the minis because he's got pretty detail. Ooh, can we just fit a hole in? Oh, nice. Maybe Stampin' Up thought of that. Let's make those ears the same size as a mini dimensional. Then they don't have to cut. Okay, now his little tail. I see I have a little half guy here. Let's put him on his tail. There. Stay. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out later on and put "It's Your Birthday" just up there, or I mean here too, we'll see. And let's just start putting this together. So here's this beautiful DSP. I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. Putting it onto my Rococo Rose card base. And then let's pop this one up. Oh, these seem so huge now. Now that I've been playing with the minis. Where's my garbage? Oh, I was going to use this. Darn. These Stitched with Whimsy. The stitching around the edge looks so cute. Darn. Oh well. Next one, right? I'll make another one. Alright, here's my little cutie. And then the dies, there is this teeny tiny little one. I was wondering about putting a little flower on his head. Her head. And there's this wee little stamp too. So there's this little flower stamp, and I bet you that's cut out by that. Yes, it is. Perfect. I don't know, just to give her a little flower or something on her head, or I don't know. Guess she doesn't have a tail. Oh, that could be a bunny tail. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, so there's a little card idea. As I said, I'll go and do the cutting later on. I think, of course, I'll add some of those beautiful pearls. I think it'll be a cute little card, but just an idea of how to make a background, a whole little, you know, collection of the same sort of thing. So that's lots of fun. Stick that under there. And this was our first card with those cute little donkeys. Once again, I used the Pretty Perennials Bundle. I used the Darling Donkeys. Free was $60. And I used the Paper Balloons DSP. free once again with a $60 order. So if you have not got these little freebies yet, you need to get your order in and try to hit those marks of $60 or $120, and then you can get both of these, the DSP and the Darling Donkeys, and away you go. So lots of fun. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I had lots of fun playing around with these cute little donkeys. I have a special fold for us tomorrow, a fancy fold, and I'm excited to show you that tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be on around 10ish. Fingers crossed that the body cooperates. Otherwise, I will let you kind of know when that will happen. If nothing else, I will make the card and share the directions. But thanks, everyone. Thanks for sharing. I see Alice shared, so thank you so much. If you like this video and think that it's kind of giving you some fun ideas to try, I'd really appreciate it if you could share, or like I said earlier on, if you want to make sure you catch all the videos that I do. Since I'm so kind of erratic right now with the time I come on, then make sure you head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. So that's theartsyfartsygallery.com. And if, like I said, if you want any of these products, of course they're all Stampin' Up, and I am able to get them into your hands. So, all right, everyone, make sure you've signed up for Chopped. I think Sunday's the last day. We kind of extended that limit. Fun color that Julie has picked for the cardstock colors, and Lisa and I have decided on some other ideas that are coming in the Chopped kit. So fun times ahead. All right, everybody, thank you so much for sharing and popping on and talking. I'm going to go back through and read all your comments. Have a great day, everyone.